All right, so let's get into FTP. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Google. Let me create a new window. It's FTP. If you scroll down a little bit, you will find this one, FileZilla, and that's the one I use. What the hell? You stupid people in the world. FileZilla, FTP. So you're gonna go ahead and open that up. As you can see, you can read this overview. Of course, my screen is a little bit smaller, but go ahead and download for whatever you have. You have Windows, click right here. If you have Mac OS or anything else, just go ahead and download it right there. So while you're downloading it, I'm gonna pause the video and open up my FileZilla and show you more about it. Okay, so I have my FileZilla opened up and I already logged in. Now if you look right here, these are your files right here, and these actually represent your file manager. So it's a lot easier to use the FTP or your FileZilla instead of logging into your web hosting account, then logging into this file manager account because you got to re-enter the password. Using this FTP, it's just much faster. It's all right here, and you will find your host, your username, and your password if you click on your FTP details. Now, if something's wrong with your password, you can always change it. Once you click this, there will be a button that says if you want to change your password, or if you don't find it in there, you can go up to your account details and it'll show you all that good information. So once you downloaded your FTP, go ahead and put in your information all right here. And if you, like I said, all your information is in your FTP details. So when you log in, and don't worry about this port right here. This is automatically, it does it automatically. Unless you know about ports, then just leave it blank. So once you log into your FTP, you're gonna see these files right here. Now, of course, you're not gonna do nothing with these ones. You're just gonna go ahead and open this public HTML. And as you can see, I got my website already in here. There's a bunch of files, but more or less you see some of the same ones like CSS, images, I got a portfolio, I got a store page, things like that. I got a blog page where I store all my blogs at. So for you, what you want to do is basically copy all these and then simply drag them into your folder. Now I don't want to do that right now because I don't want to mess up my files, but that's as simple as that. And then once you drag them in, remember your index page is your home page. So whatever that page is, is going to be your home page. So just like mine, I got my index right here, I got my about page, I got a contact right here, and don't worry too much about this other stuff. But those are your main ones, as in yours, your index, contact, and about. And then of course your must read, you can go ahead and save that somewhere on your desktop just in case you need to go through the videos again. So now that you're here and you got your files uploaded, let's talk about domain names, because depending on if you got your domain with this web hosting account, or if you went to, let's say, GoDaddy and bought a domain right there, there is some things you have to change up if your domain does not work. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video again, go into my GoDaddy account and show you how to point your domain to this web hosting. But like I said, if you bought a domain name with this web hosting, you don't have to worry about it. Everything should work out good. But if you have a domain with some other company and you have this web hosting company, you're gonna have to point to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause that and go to my GoDaddy account. Okay, so you purchase your domain name, say from GoDaddy or wherever you felt comfortable buying it from, or whatever the cheapest was. It's perfectly fine because they're more or less going to work the same. So now that you got your domain, you have to find this name server settings. So it might be different depending on what company you have, but there will be one. And if you need more help with the company, you can just go ahead and contact them, and they will be glad to help. So mine already changed it to custom, but when you have it in standard, it's going to have something like this, and it's a one.godaddy.com. So you're going to want to push custom or find a way so you can change it. And once you find that part, you're going to want to change it to your web hosting company's domain name. And to locate your name servers on your web hosting, just simply click your account details, and it will show you all that information. So as you saw, I had mine like this. You can also use this number, but I think it's just much safer to use this. So you got to have both of them. So it's name server 1 and name server 2, and you're basically going to plug those in to your domain name company. But like I said, if you have your web hosting and your domain from the same company, all this will be the same. So hopefully that makes sense. And now that you got your web hosting, and now that you got your domain, and we talked about the FTP and how to upload your files, let's go ahead and get started with your file and your website you want to create.